Welcome to a fabulous Wednesday Nashville Weekly Live with the Burnett's as we're coming up to start the fall season, and we love the change in the leaves that are starting to take place. Everything is changing. Well, with that also is expansion and growth and some incredible changes, and we came here to talk about that today. We're making an introduction today to Ann Buchanan. She's there with Marty Burnett. Marty, great to see you as always.
Hey, how are you?
Good, Ann. We're thrilled to have you on today. We're going to be kind of throwing you in the hot seat a little bit, and we've got a lot to learn about. Matt is out on location today, so you get just the girls on this fabulous weekly Wednesday show, and we're going to just get started and dive right in. And I know that you guys are coming together in a big and powerful way in your real estate business together. Marty, you want to give just a quick little introduction, and then let's have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Amy. So Ann and I have known each other for years, a long, long time. Ann and I have been in the business, I guess you've probably been a little longer than me, right?
20.
Okay, so I'm about 18. So Ann started before I did. But we've been with a lot of the same companies, and over the years we've been colleagues and done deals together. And Ann has a great business in Sumner County and in the greater Nashville area. Ann's a rock star agent. She's done tons of business over the years. And we laugh all the time about there's no exit strategy for an agent.
There's not, is there?
We never work till we die.
It just sucks you right in, doesn't it? It just becomes the living, breathing thing that's with you forever.
Well, and we love it. And we're good. We're good at it. Ann's excellent at it. But she has actually, come up with a way to slow down a bit and move towards that whole, retirement thing, which, real estate agents tend to never do. So, Ann came to Matt and I don't know.
January 31st.
Okay. It's been a minute. And she kind of just talked to us about wanting to slow down and move towards retirement. And we were just honored. I mean, honestly, I was so shocked and honored because Ann has such a great business. And I've always known she was such a great agent. And so I was very, very honored that she would chat with Matt and I about it. And then as things progressed and it looked like it was going to be a good fit, I mean, I'm almost just kind of like, almost overwhelmed with the fact that, I'd get the opportunity to work with such a great agent. So,
and it's a perfect fit. Marty doesn't even have the word slow down in her vocabulary. So you could not have chosen just a better partner and teammate than her and Matt. Let's talk about your experience in the industry and how you feel about this. This is a big deal.
It is a big deal. So yeah, like Marty said, I've had a real estate license since 2003. I started a little bit later than most people.
You were 10.
Yeah, I was 10. That's what it was. Maybe 15. But anyway, so I started then and, went through the ebb and the flow of the real estate market, some really good times, some really hard times, and came to know Marty actually had an office adjacent to my office in 2005. I guess it must have been.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we met then. I think you knew my daughter before that. And so when my husband and I were thinking and praying about this transition, I literally on January 31st, we were driving back from our vacation home in Florida. And I looked at him and said, "What about Marty and Matt Burnett?" He said, "Call him right now, call him." So I've been doing this for 20 years. Loved every minute of it, almost every minute.
Most minutes.
There's some challenges. But anyway,
percentage.
because my husband's been retired for 4 years, and
Wow.
He really would like for me to slow down. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Still very passionate about what I do. I love every aspect of it. And I'm so grateful that they've agreed to walk through this transition with me.
Oh, I understand that. My husband as well has been retired for the last 5 years. And I, like Marty, do not have the word slow down in my vocabulary. So we definitely are having some similar conversations, but not quite there. So it's incredible to talk with you about how you really go about that, especially with a real estate business. This isn't something that you just, they hand you a company watch and send you on your way. This is a completely different way of doing business, of doing life, and also just the personal relationships with all your clients. And so to choose the Burnett's, knowing you're handing over these relationships, you're handing over this business, not handing over, but, integrating what you
Sharing
know.
it. Sharing it.
It's a bit of a handoff,
Sharing
and it's also a partnership.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, that is really just such a beautiful, wonderful. I mean, I am so excited for the Burnett's to be able to partner with you like this. How does it feel for you? Where do you see that you're going to still kind of have that grip and go, I can't let go of this? And also where you're saying, I am ready to let go of this part of it. How are you adjusting and finding where those lines are?
Yeah, so Marty and I have both been making phone calls. We had a letter that went out last week announcing my transitional retirement. And then, so I'm making phone calls to what I think I started out as my top 30, and it's transitioned to like top 75. People I've really had a relationship with over the years
Right.
and want to continue to have a relationship with. And at the same time, let them know that I am slowing down to a degree, and have partnered with, I say, a rock star real estate group that I trust, and I know that they can too, and yet that they can call me, talk to me. The letter actually said I'm moving into the role of a consultant, which I think will be great. I will still stay in touch with my clients because I really still do care about them.
Of course, of course. Marty, how is it for you to say, how do I walk this fine line, and how do you find where these next steps and transitions are really going to take place?
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, it's funny because, there's different ways to run real estate businesses, and Ann and I's way of running our businesses are very similar. Our clients are, we don't, a lot of people will do, paying for leads and online stuff. And Ann and I's have always been belly to belly, their relationship businesses. And you can do it either way, but it would be very tough for two people that didn't do it the same way. And my business is very relationship oriented, and Ann's is as well. If you put me in front of a phone and told me I had to dial for dollars, I'd have to go on another job. I mean, meeting Ann's clients, we've already done a couple deals where we've worked together, and I mean, they're just wonderful people, and it's the people that I enjoy working with. They're so much like my own clients already, and I think it's the relationship piece of this. Buying and selling a home is extremely emotional for people to do. And there's a lot, we are involved in some of the biggest transitions in people's lives.
Right.
Their kids moving out and empty nesting, them having babies and getting bigger houses, them getting married and needing their first house. I mean, we get blessed with being able to work with people in these major transitions of life. And it is so, every one of them becomes like, you care about them, you love them. It was funny when I first got into the business, my mom, I was talking about clients, and I got this one and that one, and we did this and we did that. And where are you going tonight? I was like, oh, I'm going to dinner with some ladies that from this certain subdivision in Gallatin. And she's like, Marty, you do realize, you cannot be best friends with absolutely every person.
You can. Yes, you can.
that you sell a house to, or you sell, help them invest in real estate. And I'm like, but that's what it feels like. And some of my nearest and dearest friends came to me as clients. So, and it's the same way with Ann. And I can tell by talking with her folks that, it's the same situation. So it's really a nice fit. And quite honestly, this is a blessing for us. It's a blessing for Ann. And so however this transition works for her, I told her from the beginning, this is your business. This is your gig. This is your gig. You tell me what part of this you want us to play, and we'll play it. And
what to be in and what to get out of, right?
Yeah. I told her, I was like, I just want to do it there. If I'm working with one of your people, I want to do it the way you want it done. And if I'm doing something that you're like, hey, I really wish you did, I was like, just tell me, we will totally shift it. So yeah, I just think this is a really good thing. And I know how Ann's super humble, but she is really good at what she does. And she has been wildly successul. And that's not something you just put down,
Right.
So I think we're going to be able to work together beautifully, and she can still be totally involved or in something she may just, if her and Marty are off doing some stuff, we got it, we've got your back. So it's really going to be a cool partnership.
Well, Ann, let me ask you a couple questions since we've got you in the hot seat here and all of your years of experience, because you started when you were 10. I know you've already mentioned how much you love the clients. So take that off the table. We know the clients are number one. Besides that, what has been maybe your top one or two favorite things about the real estate business in itself? What have you loved the most all these years?
Sorry, I have to bring it back to my clients in that, it's about, the changes in people's lives and the changes, not only in their lives, but the changes in the industry too. Even when things are tough, it causes us to learn new things and do things differently so that we can help our clients at a different level. Things are changing right now. The real estate market's changing and shifting as we speak. So, so I love that part about it. I still love the education part. You're going to laugh. So my husband, I was telling my husband yesterday, I said the NAR convention's coming up in November, the 1st of November. We should go. And he's like, have you forgotten?
It's like, no.
And I'm like, no, I think it would be great. Here's the speakers. And I still am so excited about, I will still know what's going on in the real estate market. And so that I can help,
Yes.
as much as I can with these guys, because I want them to be successful. And I want my clients, my past clients, and even people who still will come to me over the next couple of years or so, to know that they can trust them and that they've got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you've been through a lot of years of this industry and you've seen it change and evolve and twist and turn and do great and have its difficult moments. We have a lot of viewers here that are watching that are, potential buyers. We have home sellers that watch us, but we also have a lot of our viewers that are also in the real estate business and maybe starting new in their career. If you were to advise somebody new coming into the business, how would you explain going through all of those different changes in the industry over the years and what helped you persevere and keep going through?
What helped me persevere is staying connected to other agents and that have more knowledge than you do. I still do that. I think this merger is a part of that too. So new agents coming into a real estate career, there's no way they can just fly by the seat of their pants. They have to get education. They have to be connected, I think, to a great group, a great real estate team, and learn from others. Every transaction brings something new to the table, something new to learn, and we learn from each other all the way through.
That is really great advice. I knew I would hear that from you. I was like, okay, we have an opportunity to pick your brain because we want to reach the audience. What would you advise to new buyers right now with today's market that might feel discouraged from what the last few years have been? What is the advice you give to new buyers right now as they're entering into that home buying process?
To be ready to buy that home. Have your down payment, be connected to a good lender. We both have people that we've worked with over the years that we connect our buyers to help them, financially plan to do that. It's not something you just wake up and think, I'm going to buy a house. It's something you have to plan for and be ready for.
Wow. My last question is, as you're walking into this new slowdown phase, that's just what we're going to call it, it's just a transition here. What are you most looking forward to outside of still going to the NAR convention and being a part of real estate and helping Matt and Marty? What do you look forward to the most in your own self-discovery in this next phase?
Yeah. My husband and I have started playing pickleball.
Love it.
It's the fastest growing sport.
It is. Oh, it's huge here in San Diego too.
So maybe they'll have a tournament at the NAR convention.
It's pretty big there. The NAR convention is in Orange County. So yeah, I know where the pickleball courts are there. So we play pickleball. We're real involved in our church. And I just signed up for a ladies Bible study and also a mentorship there for ladies in our church. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing, have more time to do things like that.
Wonderful.
And so that's what, makes me sing. I love outdoor activities and being involved in church.
That's awesome.
See, she's still giving. She's just want to give in a different way.
I love it. Marty, what are you looking forward to the most as you align and as you walk through this transition with her?
Well, it's funny because when she's giving her answers, I'm just thinking in my head, no, I see why this is going to work. So, because her answers are so similar to what I'm
Yes.
thinking in my head. And, I think it is always learning. There's always ways to learn. And I think that's one of the things I love the most about our business. It's never the same. I
Right.
told Matt, and I tell people all the time, I'm like, if I ever feel like I learned it all, I need to get out.
That's right.
And I mean, it's different
Yeah.
every single day. And so I'm really looking forward to just, learning the different ways that Ann and Maury have built this business over the years. And it's very similar in the way that we have, but just learning from them and, getting to know them even better, even though we've known them for years, like we're getting to know them in a different way, getting to know them as partners and, as mentors for Matt and I as a couple,
Yes.
these guys have been doing that a lot longer than we have. So there's ways to learn from people. I think just not just in business, but in life, and as young couples looking to couples that have been doing this a lot longer,
Yes.
they're doing what we want to do, so many years down the road. And so we can watch them and learn from this experience as well. And, Matt, I mean, it's funny, Matt and I have a lot of the same interests that Maury and Ann do. We love to be outside. We love to travel. We haven't gotten into the pickleball yet, but it's on my list. It's on my list. So it's really fun to watch them walk this phase because I can see it being a way for Matt and I to learn and plan for our future, watching them go through this. So it's
So
it's
fun.
really cool.
So fun. Well, just a huge congratulations to both of you and for your years of success, the lives that you've impacted and changed and walked beside in all of your years in real estate and what you've accomplished. And then now to do such a beautiful partnership here with Matt and Marty Burnett. You found the absolute best on the entire East Coast right there. I'm telling you, it's just really exciting. Marty, I'm excited for you and Matt. This is just a beautiful opportunity for continued relationships and growth. And like you said, mentoring and everything that you visualized in your business is coming to fruition. So congratulations to both of you. And anyone who is interested in knowing more about the buying process, or if you're ready to sell, if you're interested in jumping into this business with them, this is where you find them. Reach out to Matt and Marty today. And always great to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Amy.
Thanks, Amy.